Your low confidence isn't a problem. It's actually a symptom of a much deeper rooted problem in your life. But don't worry, Isa Ahmed's here to save you. I'm going to teach you how I was able to completely transform my life to finally have confidence, not feel like an outcast from society. And I'm going to teach you how you can do the same. And the best part, it only takes 3 steps to achieve this. I remember back in, must have been around 2022, I was just starting university, you know, going on the campus, meeting new people. I wanted to dress appropriately. For the longest time in my life, I always let my mum and my sister pick out clothes for me that would suit me because, you know, we're guys, right? We don't really have any fashion sense, right? So my mum picked out my clothes for me, said, oh, beta, this will look good on you, so get that. But as I was starting to get older, I was starting to make money from a job. I wanted to get my own clothes, right? Take some charge in my life, trying to pick clothes that I like, that I thought would suit me. And I picked up my very first package. I got it delivered. I bought it online. And the outfit I bought, it was some very like tan colored sweatpants, baggy, and a very baggy gray shirt. And I wore that to university, to one of my first classes that I went to. Walked in there, I felt like the man wearing this brand new outfit that I hand selected for myself. I felt so good wearing this. I sat down with my legs crossed on the chair, not like the feminine type, but you know, when your legs like that and then at an angle your legs sitting on top of your knee, you know what I mean. And I was just sitting there with my arms back like this on the chair, feeling like I was him, when reality was my outfit was so terrible. Oh my goodness, I had the worst outfit I could imagine I could ever make. It did not have any color matching. I felt like I looked homeless, to be honest. I was wearing baggy all over. It was just not a good look for me. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter how terrible my outfit really was. I still felt so confident in that. I never felt that confident in such a long time because I was a very different person back then, dealing with a lot of mental, you know, like mental disabilities, quote unquote. And that was the first time that I felt a new wave of confidence that I never felt. And it wasn't from the outfit, it was from me trying out something new. Now, you remember in the beginning of this video, I talked about 3 steps. I kind of clickbaited you, I can't lie. Because the 3 steps, they kind of are one big step, but they have 3 mini steps inside the one big step. The lesson is, number 1, you gotta change what you can't accept. Number 2, accept what you can't change. Number 3, you gotta take action. With this new outfit, what was I doing? Well, I didn't like the clothes that my mom was giving me. I wanted to take some inspiration for myself, get myself some new clothes. So that's exactly what I did. I changed what I couldn't accept and I took action on it. Now in retrospect, terrible outfit, right? My clothes now, much better. But it didn't matter that the clothes were bad. Just the fact that I took action, took charge in my life, finally made a change that I was proud about. That's what gave me confidence. See, the problem that most people make about confidence, it's kind of like if you're trying to start a fire, right? You can't get the fire started before you put the wood in, right? You gotta get the wood in, get the kindling in. You gotta get the fire match, you gotta light the kindling on fire, let it slowly breathe out, push oxygen into it, get the fuel going. That's how you start the fire. That fire is the confidence that you build. You're only gonna get that confidence when you add fire, add wood to the fire. You're not gonna get the warmth, the comfort, the light from the fire without adding wood to it, right? And yet you treat life like you're gonna get the fire magically one day without putting any wood or kindling into starting that fire. Imagine you could be the type of man that you don't even need to be doing anything. You could just legitimately be bored sitting at your desk, but you still have a smile on your face. You'll still be happy and proud of the person you are. You'll be happy by doing nothing. Right now, you're a lazy bum who sits on his desk all day and you're sad and depressed. Imagine you could be in that exact same position, but just be happy for no reason. You have so much love inside your heart, happiness, so much joy that you can't just help but smile about existing in life. You look at your body, you're so big and strong. You look at your face, you're so clean, you're looking healthy. Wouldn't you want to be like that? You're not gonna get the fire without adding the wood first. And the craziest thing is, you don't really need results to start building that fire up. You can imagine like a fat guy, right? Fat guy living his life. He's miserable. He wants to. But then, just for one day, he just hits of like a 10-minute treadmill session at the gym. 10 minutes, like super sunburn, super slow speed, not even at an incline, just straight walking at a very low speed for 10 minutes. He's gonna gain some confidence, isn't he? Sure, he's still the exact same weight. Sure, he probably ate complete junk food the entire day because he was coping in his mind that, oh, I had a really hard workout session, so I gotta, reward myself. He probably gained weight after that workout session, but he still took action. Step number 3, and then step number 1, change what you can't accept and taking action. He didn't like that he was getting fat, so he took action on that. I promise you that fat guy, he's going to be walking around much more confidently, shoulders back, head up high, talking to people confidently, not stuttering his words, not shallow breathing, not overthinking, just being in this super flow state of mind, super present. But then on the inverse, you can imagine that really fit, tall, built like Hercules, shredded to the bone man. And he looks amazing. He has an amazing 10 out of 10 physique. He looks like an ultra Chad. But then he's just super insecure inside secretly. He has a lot of body dysmorphia. He doesn't really like how he looks. He's super insecure. He's overthinking. Doesn't matter how big his pump is. He's always feeling skinny, right? That fat guy who has more confidence is going to get way more game than the muscular guy, just because of that confidence factor. Now, obviously, there's not an excuse to be fat. You want to get shredded, you want to get big, you don't want to stay fat. But you can understand, like, there is a scenario where that fat guy would get more game than the big guy if the big guy is insecure and the fat guy is confident, right? What's happening here? Why is the fat guy so much more confident? Because again, he changed what he couldn't accept. He accepted what he couldn't change, and he took action. See, the big guy, Mr. Hercules over here, could never accept how big he is. He always wanted to get bigger and stronger. He could never accept that. And no matter how much he changed it, he always felt insecure. The fat guy, no matter how fat he got, he always accepted it for who he is, even though he probably should stop eating so much McDonald's, stop being such a fatty, lay off the donuts, but he's still eating it. But then he doesn't care. He's still confident anyway. If you are fat, you should probably lose weight. I know a lot more fat guys who are insecure than confident. And I know a lot more big guys who are confident than insecure, right? These are only, what I'm talking about, that's only what's the word? Like an anomaly, right? Not applying to you, because you're watching this video because you're not confident. So you watching this video, clicking on it is a clear sign you got to change something. No amount of affirmations in the mirror, sitting there all day talking about how great you are, how special you are, how amazing you are. You're not special, bro. You're not special. You're not like, I'm not special. No one's special. We're all the same human beings. We're all born the same. We're all gonna die the same. If you look at the babies we were and look at our gravestones, you wouldn't even be able to tell if it's me, the baby, and in the gravestone, or you in the baby and in the gravestone. We all might have different genes. We all might, some of us born to big, wealthy, some small and poor families, but we're all the same person. We're all gonna live the same, and one day we're all gonna die the exact same. And then you have to accept that. No one's gonna come save you. No one's gonna look at you and be like, oh, but he's Indian. Okay, you know what? We'll just give him a couple $100,000, because he's Indian. Oh, he's fat. Okay, we'll just give him surgery that surgically inserts muscles into his body because he's fat. No one's gonna come save you because you're special. No one's gonna save you because you are, for a fact, not special. But that's amazing at the same time, because what worked for me will work for you, because I'm not as special as you are. The reason I came here is the reason 1,000 other men before me came from the pit that they were to the top position, to the confident level that they are now. And it'll work for you too, but only if you change what you can't accept what you can't change, take action. And hopefully this video is like a wake-up call for you to get up and do something about it, but then also realize it really doesn't take that much to change your life. You can change it in 2 weeks, I promise you. Make your bed for 2 weeks straight. Just make it for no reason. No one's gonna come into your room, no guests are coming over to your lousy ass for sure. No one's coming to visit you, but just make your bed anyway for 2 weeks. Commit to something. Show yourself that you can make a commitment and stick to it. And that will be the snowball effect. Slowly but surely you hit the gym. Slowly but surely you'll be more productive in your studies, in your money making, whatever your endeavor is. Slowly but surely get that confidence that you want, because you will have fixed the symptom. The symptom that you never took action in the first place. When you fix that symptom, you will get all that confidence you will ever dream of. You can't start a fire without adding the wood first.